It's nice to see my fellow public servants here, and elected public servants here.
Governor?
Nice to see you. Hey there, folks. By the way, sit down, please. Good job. I want to give all law enforcement folks, give them a hand. With the incident in Tumon, and things have worked out for the better. And actually, some of our worst fears were not realized, which is good. But the response of our law enforcement, local law enforcement, in collaboration with our federal partners, was just outstanding. And what that means not only to the people of Guam, but also what it means to some of our key markets, such as Japan and Korea, that whether you're a tourist or you're one of our local citizenry, if you're in a situation, especially a very potentially dangerous situation, that law enforcement will come together and respond rapidly and efficiently. So I just want to say thank you all so much. I guess right now is the best time for some good news. On behalf of Lieutenant Governor and our entire administration and our fiscal team. And by the way, and thank you also to our elected representatives. I see all the Republican minority here. Thank you also for working collaboratively with this administration. We're not the enemies of the legislature nor the people, or enemies of the people. We are all working for the people. So thank you for being so supportive. It was important for Ray and I when we got in to fulfill a lot of promises. Promises in either tax refunds being paid back to the people, or promises that were mandated by law. Whether it was a merit bonus or an increment, or 40% pay increases in law enforcement. We had to right our financial ship, and again, accolades to our fiscal people who are nothing less than miracle workers in how we've gotten to the position we're in now. But with that, once I got the assurances from fiscal that we could handle it, I'm now here to make that announcement to all of you. We be fully instituting that 20%, the 20% that was still owed will be paid retroactively entirely. And we're looking at, of course, it'll be a phase-in. We're going to get that first phase-in of the retro 20% around December. And then we'll work towards the balance later on in the fiscal year. That's the first good news. The second good news is, upon that first release of the phase-in of the 20% retro in December, all you folks in law enforcement will be getting the full 40% moving forward. I want to give also special thanks to my partner, Lieutenant Governor Tenorio. He's a former law enforcement guy. And I'll tell you folks, what you don't see is at least once a week, Ray's telling me, hey, Eddie, partner at Gov, remember that law enforcement thing? So he's been reminding me on a constant basis as I've worked with the fiscal team on this thing. So I want to thank the Lieutenant Governor for all his hard work and efforts to ensure that all of you that keep this island safe are properly compensated. So thank you for your patience. God bless you.
Thanks. Governor, I want to thank you very much. I think everyone here recognizes that the commitment that everyone in public safety has made, the rank and file, the management, everyone works every single day. Some of you 24-hour schedules, and you just don't get that much time with your family. We all know what public safety is about. That's why we got into it, to protect our community. And we want to thank you for your patience, for understanding. And you know what, ladies and gentlemen, when it comes down to it, none of these things were done because we wanted to. We had to. the beginning of this administration, we had to make ends meet. We couldn't continue the Hay study, and we had to take it away. But we ultimately found that this 40% commitment that Eddie and I made when we were senators was going to be realized. It took some time, but we got there. Now, we did it through very good financial management, excellent teamwork, but the bottom line is you were the ones who made those sacrifices. You're the ones who understood that we need to make those commitments a reality. We got the merit pay, that went out. We got the increments, that got back in place. We got the tax refunds to the people that deserve them, including every one of you. Now it's time for us to come full circle on that 40%. And once that comes into place, I'm going to ask you, not just now, but immediately after this meeting, let your people know the time has come. I talked to one of the police officers just the other day, and they said, you know, is it coming? I said, it is. It's going to be coming sooner than you know it. Unfortunately, I couldn't tell them it was going to be 24 hours away, but the news is out. Cat's out of the bag. We want you to know this is an administration that's comprised of people who came from business, who came from the blue-collar work arena just like you did. I understand what it is to do the things that you do, and I worked a lot alongside of every one of you, and I know how hard it is, especially when your families have an anticipation of that 40%, but yet it doesn't get delivered. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's getting delivered by an administration who understands when we make a commitment, we see it through. Now we're asking you to do the same as you always have. Commit yourself to being good public servants, and let's make our island safer. Thank you very much for being here.
I know it's been many years that a commitment has been made to you, and it's now finally seeing full circle. But thank you for sticking with the government. Thank you for sticking with the people of Guam and ensuring that we're always safe at night. And I'd like to thank you personally for always being there at the call for whenever, whatever, and whenever you were
I'd
needed.
just like to say thank you, Governor and Lieutenant Governor, for your leadership and your willingness to work with us for the people of Guam. I think it's our jobs, and if we can't do it, we should find another job. I really sincerely look around the room, and I've met with every agency, whether it's for building a prison or for trying to find money for overtime. And I think this is something well-deserved for all of you. And we work for you, and we facilitate these types of programs for you. And I'm very excited and happy that tonight, my family, your family, our families can sleep better knowing that the morale is going to be at a higher level than it was last night. And so I thank you guys from the bottom of my heart, and I continue my pledge to work with public safety with you.